what are your thoughts and experiences from this war and genocide from the United Nations, as is being reported within these 2 years?
Look, 2 years, it's meaning a lot. It's meaning 250 journalists was killed. 2 years meaning it's more than 70,000 people, civilian children killed. So we spoke about a lot of suffering of people, a lot of criminal against the civilian and children. So now, for me as a journalist, I left Gaza after 7 months of work. I suffered a lot, and I asked to survive my family because I cannot believe that if I stay, I will die, killed. So I take my decision to leave Gaza to survive my family and left behind me first my son. My son is also a journalist and he refused to leave Gaza. Left behind me all my colleagues, especially the new generations who's replaced the journalists who's left Gaza to Cairo or to Doha. So they are suffering, this new journalists still suffering till now, suffering famine, suffering targeting, suffering school, suffering everything, okay? So I think now all the people so happy about this truth, and they need this truth because they are suffering a lot. They cannot believe they can continue of this genocide. We hope this truth continue. So we hope that the people smelling some peace, smelling some safety during or in their tents, you know, in their destroyed house. They are not in villas, okay? They are in bad conditions, so they need just smelling some safety.
Do you think that the President Trump's truce and plan of reconstruction of Gaza is something that can be achieved? All these phases that are being described in this plan is something that can make the peace happen in Middle East, or are business plans in the background that may have consequences in the lives of Palestinians?
Look, I think if Mr. Trump wants the peace in the Middle East, in Gaza City, need to finish the genocide, he can decide. Because during our experience, he is the only one can stop Netanyahu, can stop Israel against this genocide. So about business, about not business, I think Gaza, in my opinion, Gaza have nothing to be business. For what? This is a statement which we heard from time to time. For me, as a civilian living Gaza, I don't believe about business in Gaza. Gaza is 36,000 of kilometers. It's nothing, okay? So, but the people there want to stay at their land, didn't like to leave. Okay, some of them ask for leave because they cannot, suffering more, but all of them know that this is Palestine, their nationality, but Palestine, their land, Gaza, their cities, so they want to stay in Gaza until rebuild it, until doing something good for them to relive in it.
Do you believe that at some point in the future a Palestinian state can stand right next to an Israeli state? Maybe is there a way to achieve this kind of two-state solution?
Look, all the time we are keep hopes. During genocide we keep hopes. But about the two-state, all the time, if you remember, since President Arafat and then President Mahmoud Abbas, all the time after Oslo, we are looking for two-state. We are asking for two-state. There is no negotiation between Netanyahu and Mahmoud Abbas. He didn't negotiation with him. Every time Mahmoud Abbas asked our President Mahmoud Abbas asking for peace, asking for two-state, but in my opinion, Netanyahu didn't, and this right government didn't need Palestinian state. They didn't need Oslo agreement. They didn't need the two-state. This is my opinion.
Are you going to go back to Gaza to see your son when it's the time in order to make this trip? Do you want to go back there?
Of course, yes. Of course, yes. You think my memories in Gaza, my house, my streets, my cafe, everywhere. I have a memories. I want to forget it. No, I will back. Not only as a journalist, I went back also as a civilian who's lived there. This is my country, so I will back.
Is your son safe?
No one's safe in Gaza, to be honest with you. But now with the truth, it's okay, it's better. We can sleep at least without any worry about him. He's now okay, but before the truth, no one's safe in Gaza.